This video finds you when it's time to pay the utmost respect to your intuition and validate it. There's a spiritual fine-tunement happening and a rise where your frequency will begin to attract new spiritual nuances, occurrences, people, synchronicities. And I need you to pay attention when these moments strike, when these new meetings happen. Or for some of you, it'll even be old run ins. I need you to pay attention to how you feel when you are interacting with these people, when these synchronicities pop up, when you're listening to these messages. If you notice, this is the most specific message that I have for you. If you notice that you are just suddenly tired or drained, you really have to pay attention because if not, you'll just brush it off for, oh, I didn't get enough rest, or oh, I'm just sleepy. No, this is them siphoning your energy. Now, this is where I always correct myself because when I start talking about the energy siphoning, I'm like, oh my God, they're trying to take my energy. We're not even going to place it or deem it as negative or positive. We're not even going to do that. We're not even going to do that. But what we will do is just say that it's like medicine, and some medicine works for others, while the medicine could be poison to someone else. I need you to be paying attention because right now is a time where you could be self-medicating, and I need you to know if you are medicating yourself with something that lifts you up, that is aligned with you, or with something that is beneath you or on an old timeline that doesn't serve you now. Okay? Let's start with that. A message meant to find those of you tuned in here. Two of Swords. I'm telling you, you could very well, you could miss it from the Two of Swords to the High Priestess. Notice how the eyes are covered. This is not something that you can see. And actually, it may be very surprising when you feel these energies the most. Okay. And we have the Four of Cups here. Or, okay, it's like it hits as exhaustion, devastation, or this feeling of you're not doing enough. This is when you know exhaustion, devastation, or when you feel like you're not doing enough. That's when you need to recalibrate. Almost came out, but didn't. I'm going to take it. The Hierophant. This is about your assignment. Picture this as being in school. If you walk into a classroom for trigonometry when you're supposed to be in geometry, you're going to feel out of place. You're going to feel stuck, stupid, and tired. It's not anything wrong with you. You're just not in the right place. So again, this is why I have to check myself when I'm like, oh, they're trying to siphon and harvest the energy. Relax, babes, because sometimes we put ourselves in the wrong place at the wrong time. Two of Pentacles. Twos will be very significant. 222 is about partnerships, alliances, who you work with, what works with you, who works for you. We have the Page of Pentacles. This is the student learning the lessons. You are currently being placed. Do not get caught up in the wrong place because you could be holding yourself back by either putting yourself in a space that you've already been in and you don't need to be again, or by putting yourself in a space that's a bit too advanced for you and ultimately sets you back some to begin with. Like it's like this concept of even if you put yourself too far behind or too far ahead, it all pushes you back. Pray for discernment to be in the right space to be where you need to be. And it's not to say that the teachers back here or the teachers up here are doing anything bad. Worry about yourself and where you're at. Ace of Pentacles, Three of Swords as the overall energy. This Ace of Pentacles, why do I keep stumbling over my words? But this Ace of Pentacles recognizes your graduation and understanding of this Three of Swords. King of Cups at the bottom of the deck, as we talked about honoring your intuition. From the pre-shuffle, the very first card at the bottom of the deck was the Queen of Swords. So we've elevated from the Queen to the King, one step at a time, and being able to read the room accurately and truly when you remove yourself from the definition of it. Back of the deck, the Page of Swords. Be the observer. Split the deck, Four of Pentacles. You have to know your energy when it's at rest in order to be able to recognize what I've been brought up here in this reading. You have to know yourself to place yourself accurately.